Back to our money lead, a sigh of relief as President Trump hits pause on most tariffs, dropping most countries down to a universal rate of 10%. But anybody who does business with China is still bracing for impact because Trump ratcheted those tariffs up to 125%. You heard me correctly, 125%. Joining us now, Gene Seroka. He's the executive director of the Ports of Los Angeles. Gene, I want to know, what was your reaction to today's news? There's a 90-day pause on tariffs, dropping most countries down to a 10% universal rate, but then also upping the trade war with China.
Well, good evening, Jake. The pause was encouraging, but it's not a lot of runway for folks in our business to make planning requirements. Typically, an importer here in the U.S. puts their orders into the factory overseas 3 or 4 months ahead of a ship leaving Asia, and that takes another 2 to 4 weeks to get here to L.A. So some orders may stay intact with a little bit of relief, but more than doubling the price of products coming out of China is problematic for the U.S. economy.
And those tariffs raised on China to 125%, what does that mean for America's biggest port? China, as I understand it, is that port's biggest trading partner.
That's right. More than 40% of our business here in Los Angeles is trade with China, both imports and exports. So what we've seen, I'll take you through the last several months. Large importers started bringing additional products in, knowing that this day would come last Wednesday when a broad and the most sweeping tariffs announced in the United States history happened in Washington. Folks tried to average their costs down by bringing that product in. Now it's a game of wait and see and simulation. Folks are back in the office trying to recalculate what all these tariffs mean and how much it's going to impact their bottom line. There are negotiations happening with manufacturers, but more than likely what I'm hearing directly from CEOs is if the cost can be passed on to the American consumer, it will.
The rest of the countries are being dropped to a 10% universal tariff rate. Is that more manageable for the people who use the port, or is that still going to be disruptive?
It's going to be difficult on the American consumer, and about the same amount of cargo that comes in, finished goods, for retailers throughout the country, we also bring in parts and components for American factories. Those prices just went up 10% with this announcement. That's more than the run rate of inflation that we've been working so hard as a country to bring down. We've seen the price at the pump, the price of eggs. This is just additive to that inflationary spike that we're going to see.
And obviously countless people are involved in the trade process. People who work at the ports, people who drive the trucks, the businesses that manufacture, the businesses that order. What does all this uncertainty mean for everyone whose jobs depend upon trade?
The folks that we work with, Jake, are plain and simple worried. About 1 in 9 jobs, more than 1 million people here in the 5-county Southern California region go to work every day because of the efforts that we have here at this Port of Los Angeles. That's problematic across a variety of industries. So here's what I see. Coming up the second half of the year, the volume at the Port of LA, the nation's largest, will drop by at least 10%. We've got more product in here because of that front loading of inventory, and the American family is going to be a little bit choosier about what they purchase. Prices go up, they're going to be selective. That means the demand for imported containers will likely come down. And maybe a trucker today is hauling 4 loads. If that product starts dropping on the flow coming in here, they may move 3 loads a day. The dock worker who's getting regular overtime may go back to standard hours. We're not going to see mass layoffs, but the amount of work will be much less than it traditionally has been over the past several years.
So this pause is just 90 days. What support do you need from the Trump administration to prepare for whatever comes after these 90 days are over?
Well, we need a clear line of sight as to what's going to happen and make it sustainable. Our job here on the infrastructure side is long-term investment. We have decades-long approaches to building up our wharfs, our main channel, rail, roadway connectors, and bridges. We, because of our strong financial policy, will continue to invest through cycle. Not all companies can do that, Jake. We've got about 125,000 importing companies, and they're not made up of all the big guys. You've got small family businesses, medium-sized companies that really are going to take the hit right on the chin with these tariffs. And at 125%, those orders may just stop.
All right, Gene Seroka at the Port of Los Angeles, thank you for your time and expertise. Really